Welcome to Dr. Ken Ho. The book I'm going to read today is Idea to Executions. So as usual, before we begin, let's check it out why we should read this book. On the book cover, it said, how to optimize, automate, outsource everything in your business. This is the guide you've been waiting for to stop dreaming and start doing. Okay, there's a kind of good referral from the #1 New York Times bestseller. Okay, let's start with my review. Based on the crazy true story of two friends who launched a startup overnight with no funding, Idea to Execution document the daily challenges every entrepreneur faces when starting a new business. Using their very own wacky real-life example, Meisel and Sonnenberg invite reader to explore the process of building a startup from the moment you have an idea to the moment you successfully turn into a reality. By outlining the necessary steps to success, the authors provide a roadmap that covers everything from drafting your initial business plan to assembling the toolkit that optimizes your business for success. Without further ado, let's get started. Introduction. Have you ever had an awesome idea and thought, that will make a great product? I should have invented it. But you don't actually take the necessary step to create that product. And so one day, you turn on the TV and realize that somebody else had that same ideas and they've developed into a profitable business. If you're like most people, you have then stared at the screen in the defeat for a few minutes, thinking, I could have done that. I could have made some money. But what you do need is critical, because most of us will simply shrug it off and go on with our ordinary daily life. But have you ever thought about that? What would happen if next time you actually seize the opportunity and capitalize on your great idea? You might not realize it, but the opinion is entirely possible. Whether you have avoided pursuing your idea because of a lack of confidence or startup capital, or because you felt overwhelmed by the complexity of launching startup from scratch, none of those reasons should hold you back anymore. In fact, it's never been easier to start your own business, and you can do it quickly, even if you don't have investor lined up. So, through the course of this summary, you will learn the step from day zero to infinity and unlock the secret of starting and maintaining your own successful business. In fact, secret is simple. All you have to do is optimize, automate, and outsource. So in the upcoming chapter, you will find out what is lack of funding isn't the deal breaker, how to assemble team virtual assistants, and why success can create unique challenge. Let's start with key takeaway on this screen. Okay, #1, optimize. Break everything down into a bite-sized task anyone can do. Then the unnecessary element or task and optimize what remains for efficiency. #2, automate. Now set everything up as an app or computer can do better or faster and easier. So you do only the minimum necessary manually after it's set up. #3, outsource whatever remains that is in your bliss or zone of unique talents. If you don't love doing it, don't do it well, outsource it. Okay, those are the main key idea. And then let's move on to the key insight. #1, it's possible to start a company in just 24 hours if you need to seize the opportunity while it's hot. #2, the author business acumen help them identify the flaw in the other virtual assistant service. #3, infrastructure can build with free tool, but service should always be the highest quality. Number 4, be clever when hiring. Have a plan and look for a potential employee with a proactive attitude. Number 5, networking can help your company grow quickly, but growth can also present structural challenges. Number 6, don't let negative feedback fester. Use innovation, problem-solving technique to keep idea moving. Number 7, once you nail a strategy for success, you can teach it to others. Number 8, there are many ways to optimize the company process, but getting client hook is a priority 1. So to get a customer acquisition is number 1. Number 9, once your structure are solid, start working with your company number and keep investing. At the end of the day, in conclusion, when it comes to launching a new startup, it's easy to get overwhelmed by fear, questions, and misperception. In fact, it is easy that many people stop before they get started, assuming that their idea isn't good enough and they need years of expertise and high-tech equipment, or that is taking eternity to start your own business. But nothing could be farther from the truth. As the author story proof, you can realistically start your own business in as little as 24 hours. All you have to do is seize your great idea while it's hot and take challenge of free and accessible resources that are already available to you. Okay. Your development process will be enhanced. Number 1, by recognizing the flaw of your competitor's strategy. And number 2, and using your own knowledge of your target market to identify the gap you can fill. Okay. So recognize the flaw, recognize the weakness of your competitor, and then you have to know your targeted customer. Those 2 strategies work. Okay. And if you start out this simple yet profound strategy, you can also learn to be creative in your hiring process and develop an easy, user-friendly infrastructure that will ensure your startup is on the path to success, all the way from idea to institutions. This is another book. As usual, if you have anything to add or any idea to discuss, do not hesitate to comment down here. Thanks for reading with me, and peace.